Okay, I'm showing you this video picture of my cell phone on September 27, 2013 at 11:35 a.m. My name is Leslie Williams. I am in San Diego County, San Diego, California. And I'm getting ready to show you where I'm at as a result of walking over to a specific area. And until I get there, I'm going to cover up this camera for strategy purposes. Alright, see this tree here? This tree is going to be used as a landmark concerning a specific area that I'm at. You see it? Okay? Right here. Okay, you can also see what's up there. Now, I'm in San Diego, California. My name is Leslie Williams. I am a target victim and activist concerning the criminal expeditions of what is known as organized stalking, which can also be termed as gang stalking. And as a result, hang on. As a result of being a target of this crime, what I am doing is making a video prediction right now that if any incident occurs at this hiking area, that's right, I'm hiking in California, so what, big deal. I've been hiking here for 10 months, okay? If any incident happens at this hiking area, on any date, including today's date, which means that if I come back to this hiking area, and any of my property is missing, including any damage to my property, including the erected tent that I have, it will be the direct, literal, concerted effort of this organized gang stalking bullshit that's happening towards me in San Diego County, San Diego, California. I'm not involved in any illegal or criminal activity whatsoever, and that's my favorite little bird right there. Shoot, I was going to show you a picture of my bird, but it took off. I'm not involved in any illegal or criminal activity whatsoever. Alright, now did you listen? Alright, now those people that you just heard that are talking, they're involved in the gang stalking of me. Gang stalking is not stalking by gangs. Basically what it is individuals that are in the system that are perpetrating the harassment that a gang stalking target experiences. They're yelling gang stalking from a distance, day and night. That's right. They're also placing individuals to get up on the sidewalk that ride their bikes by and will say gang stalker when I'm here. They have also yelled, why don't you come and steal your stuff, or why don't you call the cops on her. That's right. Now, it's their way to make you feel threatened that something's going to happen to you or your property. That's right, to keep you mentally preoccupied about it. It's their way to remind you that you're a victim of the crime by literally yelling gang stalking. And I got the audio files to prove it. In my possession right now, I have over 700 separate audio files of gang stalk, gang stalker, gang stalking, gang stalk, gang stalk, gang stalker, gang stalking, gang stalk. That's right, in my possession. Oh my God, weird and crazy being set along all my routes, everywhere I go for the last year and a half, including at this area. Now, audio files is undisputable proof. That's right, because it's not my voice saying this shit. Excuse my language. So we're going to see if I come back to this hiking area and a trespass notice is put on my tent. Now, you can go to Google and type in organized stalking or gang stalking of property owners. That's right. You can also go to Google and type in how they will either rent apartments adjacent to a target or how they will solicit current tenants to engage in gang stalking towards a target that are in the apartments that are above, below, or next to a target. That's right. They'll gang stalk a target to a motel room, to a business, to a college, to a university, to a public library, any business, transportation services. So do you honestly think they won't gang stalk them to a hiking area? Now, gang stalking is not stalking by gangs. You can go to YouTube and type in gang stalking bullying on steroids. It's nothing but a form of templates of protocols, methods, and tactics of community-based harassment that happens against the target by individuals who are in the system who are perpetrating the harassment as a result of them using law enforcement tools to gather the community at large. Like, they can get people like say if a target goes to a university and they see the targets going to the university as a result of the stalking and tracking of a target, including hacking into their cell phone and using it as a GPS locator. Go to YouTube and type in cell phone hacking and gang stalking. They can use it as a camera. They can use the speaker you're speaking to on your cell phone as a microphone. Now, as a result of the tracking and observation of a target, if I go to a university, what they'll do is use their power positions in the community to solicit students, that's right, staff, members of fraternities and sororities, that's right, You would not believe what I know. Now, to give you a preliminary introduction in reference to how easy it is for an individual who appears to have a position of authority, go to YouTube and type in "listen to a stranger." Just do it. So when I go to the university, I am harassed in specific ways that are designed to blend in with the everyday normal environment. That's right. And they're also designed to remind me that I'm a victim of this crime. That's why they're getting around me and constantly repeating gang stalking everywhere I go, along with, "oh my God, weird and crazy." I'm supposed to internalize the weird and crazy, I guess, to try and distort my self-image that I have about myself. And because it's about psychological and mental abuse and emotional abuse. It's also about financial abuse as well. And it's also to constantly remind you that you're a victim of the crime by representing the target with things that the target knows is associated to the crime. Like getting around me and repeating the name gang stalking. Okay? Now, they just believe that since the cops can be syndicated to this, which is undisputable, they just believe the target and the victim will never get any help. That's right. Now, you can also go to Google and type in organized stalking or gang stalking and police officers. You can go to Google and type in the same thing to social services workers. That's right. Charities, churches, self-help groups. You would not believe what I know. Even Social Security. It's organized crime in the system. That's using the system to use the lean computer. LEIN computer, which is a law enforcement tool. They're also using what is known as a community notification and or the offender's notification illegally and criminally by putting innocent people that shouldn't even be on these notification systems at all for any reason. They're illegally putting innocent people that have done totally, literally nothing wrong whatsoever on these notifications in order to use them to motivate the community to harass the community for them in a specific way, based on the theme of the slander that's being told about the target. That's right, because they got to get the harassment that aids and abet and the schemes that are brought about against the target, the participation of what's brought about against the target. They got to get it done through cost-effective means. That's right. Otherwise, they wouldn't be able to make any money off the target once they try to take syndicated probate control of the target's finances by claiming they can take care of themselves because they're homeless, even though they're the ones who get property owners, landlords, and or postal employees on board to create the homelessness, like stealing of the rent, creating bogus accusation concerning a target by the landlord or property owner, which will then be used as the reason to evict the target to make them homeless. You would not believe what I know. I gotta go. I got a long day ahead of me, and I'm getting a very late start to it. It's almost noon already, and I'm just not getting out of here. So what I'm trying to say is that these individuals have power positions in the community to as a result of the stalking and tracking of the target, they know where a target's hiking at. They see who owns the property the target's hiking on. They contact them, tell them a bogus lie, just like that can be illustrated to you by going to YouTube and typing in "listen to a stranger." They're told a bogus lie about the target. They then ask for the cooperation, okay, concerning, basically what they try to do is say that the target's involved in criminal activity somehow and that they're trying to run them out of town. Okay, and as a result of the individual they're soliciting for assistance doesn't want any legal problems, okay, or they don't want to say no to the police or a detective or a lieutenant or a sergeant or whoever might be approaching them. They don't want to say no to them because they just feel like, well, they're being upstanding citizens. And so they're told what to do, and then they do it, which includes coming to this hiking area and putting a trespass notice, or causing an incident with the freaks they set up 200 feet away, like even stealing my property. I come home and notice it's gone. I go over there to confirm about it. They stage an individual up there or over up the hill, up back there, to call the police as the incident's unfolding. They'll claim they're in the area for going for a jog, a walk, walking their dog, car breaking down, going for a bike ride, whatever. They will claim they heard me and them arguing. They call the police. It's called a tag team in street theater and gang stalking. It's a scheme. That way when the police and or property owner come out, they can say, well, Leslie, we can't prove that he stole your stuff, and what are you hiking here anyways for? You gotta move. And this is done to wear the target out financially and physically and emotionally, while including the individuals who actually stole the stuff, and even the police officers, and even the individuals who caught the police are literally having the audacity to, you'll never believe this, gaslight the target to their face with physical gestures as the incident is unfolding. That's right. It's their overt way to let the target know what's happening to you is being done deliberately. So the target ends up having their property stolen. They end up having to move. The cost of moving, the cost of replacing the property that was stolen. That's right. While they're being gaslighted by the people that took the role in it, that are calling you crazy concerning it, and are denying they're involved in it. It's their overt way to let you know. Like for instance, let's say the incidents I'm holding right now, and as I'm talking to them, they'll go like this. Or they'll go like this. And then they might even do this. Okay? Or go like this. Or tap the rim of their hat like this. Or stroke their hair back. Or do a combination of it. They're called sensitization methods, physical gestures. It's their overt way to let you know that what's happening to you is happening to you deliberately, while denying it if you confront them about it, and then saying, they'll act like they don't know what gang stalking is, and then if the target's naive enough to open up and saying, are you gaslighting me right now, what they'll then do is say, this woman's crazy. She's claiming these guys stole her property. She's claiming we're gaslighting her. She's crazy. That's right. This is literally, they not only want to rape the situation and rape the truth, but they want to also rape you mentally. This is literally how it operates. I'm in San Diego, California. My name is Leslie Williams. Now, I showed you a video picture of my cell phone which showed the date and time. If anything along these lines happens on any day, including me coming home and all my property being stolen. Now, there's property that's hidden close by, out of sight. Okay? There's no reason why any of them should actually know where it's hidden at. So if any of it's missing, will it be done to provoke me to go over there to them so an incident can occur and somebody can say they heard or saw us, call the police, and then what happens that I just described happens. This is showing you the tents here. We're also going to see if a trespass notice is put on this tent on any date. Now I'm preparing to move out of here. And before that last stitch of property that I can move out of here is moved out by me, if anything is stolen or any incident occurs concerning me, about me, towards me, around me, or against me here and or my property. I showed you that dead tree. Okay, I also showed you up there. It'll be the direct concerted effort of this gang stalking, and I don't give two shits how they act, who they are, including the property owner. It will be gang stalking related, and let me tell you something. Rattlesnakes don't commit suicide. They're never going to tell the truth. Thank you.